Look, when it comes to healing, I mean, people make it harder than it needs to be. All you gotta do is make the conscious effort to move forward from the pain of your past. Because this is my thing. I don't understand how people be sitting there ruminating and feeling the way and feeling all whatever about the past and what didn't happen in the past, when God has given you something, presented you with something in your present that's better than what was taking place in your past. So you're allowing what didn't happen in your past to hold you up from what is transpiring that's better in your present than in your past. I just don't get that. I don't get that. If God shows me why the fuck what went down in the past, so it can land me here in this position with this person, place, or thing that's way better than what the fuck I was trying to make happen in the past, why would I still be heartbroken over what didn't happen in the past? To me, that just don't make sense. I can understand, like, and don't get me wrong, I've been that person that sat here and, woe is me, and woo, and wanting something so bad and not knowing why. But once God shows me why it didn't work, once God shows me why that rejection took place, which was my protection, which is because what I wanted for myself wasn't the best thing for him to give me. But he had something better. And then he shows me that something better. I'ma still cry over the past? Bitch! It's this thing called self-loathing and self-pity. And people don't, most people want to be in that energy, woe is me, feel sorry for me, then people rather be in that self-loathing, self-pity energy as opposed to being in an empowered energy. Being in the energy where you've taken your power back from the thing that you felt like you wanted so much, so that you can put that power into what God has presented you in the present, which is 100 times better than what the fuck you wanted in the past. So I just don't understand that. When I can see if you're confused about, certain things or whatever, or woo. But once you have clarity, once God gives you, cause the forces, the powers that be, wants you in a state of confusion. God does not give states of confusion, but you will be in states of confusion when God presents you with something that the devil don't want you to have. The devil could be anybody, any place, person, thing. So don't get into like, red horns and because I got no, baby. It's multiple of those. It's multiple devils. Nigga, just like it's multiple angels. Anyway, but I just don't understand. It's like I cannot be this advanced as a human to just be able to, like, okay, take that hurt and pain and transmute it into something so that my present and my future is not blocked. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect. I've gone through such emotions and things like that. So I can speak from experience. But when I've ever been in such a state of ruminating or feeling away over my past is actually still my present, because it's someone, something, person, thing that I'm holding on to currently. It's something that I'm currently still actively, in a way, trying to make happen. That's the only time I've ever caught myself ruminating over the past or feeling away about the past, because my past is still in my present. So I couldn't move forward because I'm still trying to make something work that God said I forbid. But once I let go and I know there's no spin in the block, I know like this can never be, thus saith the Lord, I'm not about to sit here and soak over it. I'm not about to sit here and, he shows me why it cannot happen, and sit here and kick myself in the ass because no. And then he's presented something better, way better, He's showing you that this is what you should look forward to compared to what took place in your past. You're not about to catch me sitting here wishing, get what? The opportunity there? Okay. That means it's something better. So people have to get in the energy of taking rejection as protection. Everything that is presented to you is not meant for you. And people need to understand that. Everything that comes your way that looks like an opportunity, regardless of if it's a relationship, a business partnership, a new job, or whatever, doesn't mean it is for you. And if you're goofy enough to just go ahead and take it as such, you could be walking into a fucking lion's den and don't know it. So God will protect you and cause something to take place to where you're rejected from. So he has to cause a rejection to take place in whatever way, shape, or form, just to protect you from these lions that's about to eat your motherfucking ass up that you don't see because you're too desperate in taking any fucking thing that comes your way. I speak from experience, so I can say these things. Coming from a place of self-pity, woe is me, to an empowered state of being. Totally different energies. And being in that empowered state is pretty fucking scary if you haven't experienced it before. If you don't know what it is. Because that's you being afraid of your own power. It's you being afraid of your own power. It's you realizing, wow, I really can have whatever I want. But I have to be willing to work for it. I have to be willing to put myself in a position energetically to receive such things. But like I said, I speak from experience, but I can't understand it because once the wool was pulled off of my eyes, once God has shown me a thing, when it comes to what I want and what he has for me, why am I still sulking and boo-hooing about the past? The past happened so I can be here to set me up for this great reward. So why am I still hurt about thank you to my past? Because if it wasn't for you, I would not be in such a position now to where I have the true potential to be happy, to be fulfilled, to be everything that I am called to be, to have everything that God has ordained me to have. And I'm about to sit here, especially when the past wasn't good to you. That's my thing. I can see if the past was, it was something real fulfilling and transformative in a positive way, and it helped you get along in life in a positive way, not because people have the effect to where they can affect you positively or negatively that will cause a transformation in your life. Okay, does that make sense? You have disagreeable people in your life that will cause you to transform into something greater. You have agreeable people in your life that will cause you to transform into something greater. Okay? I don't know about you, but I'd rather have agreeable. I've had disagreeable my whole life that has transformed me into the person that I am today. Okay? But I don't need them kind of lessons no more to help me transform. So when you've had the lesser of the two, why would you be pitying and sulking over something that wasn't conducive? I mean, it was conducive to you only because you transmute. It was conducive to you only because God and your guardian angels have helped you transform that situation into gold to make it work for you. It has taken that stone that person, place, or thing has thrown and given it to you to build what you are building. Okay, it has become a stepping stone for you. But If it was more bullshit than good, why is you crying over that? Why is you sulking over something that wasn't good for you not taking place for you? Why is you feeling the way that you have to let go of something that was never meant for you to keep in the first place? Because it causes stagnation in your life. I just don't get that. That's why you're not about to catch me ever. Like, I'm the most unproblematic ex ever. You won't catch me sitting here soaking and crying over a nigga that was doing me wrong. Get the fuck out of here. You won't catch me trying to fight for a connection once God shows me this is not it. You won't find me sitting here really in my feelings and just like, oh, but I really, and then fucking up the good thing that's in my present that was better than the past. That just don't make sense to me. That part don't make sense. Don't get me wrong. I've been in such situations to where my heart hurts because, damn, I thought this was real. Damn, I thought we had something that, damn, I thought, you feel me? And having to go through that process of grief. But you're not about to sit here and see me fighting for the past that wasn't shit when I have something in my present that's 100 times better than what the fuck was taking place in the past. It just don't make sense to me. But there's people out here that do that, you know, because they need Jesus. They need him. Help me. Lord, help me.